Education is key to unlocking a brighter future for generations of girls and boys. And no investment brings greater return than educating girls. With each additional year of secondary school, a girl's future income increases by 20%, and she decreases her vulnerability to sexual violence and child marriage. When she's ready, she has fewer children, who themselves are healthier and more likely to stay in school. With education, a girl increases her knowledge and leadership capacity to help raise her nation out of poverty and be an advocate for green solutions to preserve the planet's future. Educating girls doesn't just improve the life for one child, it brings positive outcomes for generation after generation. Wellspring is committed to empowering girls and boys with inclusive, quality education that nurtures a child's head and heart, removing physical and social barriers so every child can reach their God-given potential.
As educating girls, educating women is educating the nation.
As part of its Vision 2050 strategy, Rwanda has prioritized gender equality and women's empowerment. The national gender policy gives women legal rights to own land, receive inheritance, and mandates that women must comprise 30% of any elected civil society group. Rwanda is the first country in the world to have a female 60% majority in parliament. Child marriage and gender-based violence are now illegal, and benefits like maternity leave and access to agricultural loans are helping more women enter the workforce. In education, Rwanda has achieved gender parity in primary school enrollment, and girls are finishing grade 6 at the same rate as boys. Despite these gains, many homes, communities, and classrooms still reflect traditional social norms and gender bias. This narrows girls' vision for their role in society, reinforcing negative messages that affect girls' confidence and limit their ability to succeed beyond primary to secondary school. Only 26% of primary school leaders are women, leaving girls with few role models and advocates. Equal enrollment does not mean equal achievement. In Rwanda, girls are still more likely to drop out of school. At the secondary level, boys outperform girls in 26 of 30 districts, and girls are under-enrolled in colleges, universities, and vocational programs. Girls face many barriers to achieving quality education because gender bias and inequality persist.
When families have a child or a girl from P5, P6, they intend to give her a lot of work to do at home. All of those activities are challenging because they hinder the girl to take time on your life, in studies, and so on.
Kwako ntabwo umuhungu yajya gukubura ku irembo umukobwa yicaye abantu bagucaho bakabona ko icyo ari ikibazo cyane bakanabifata nabi cyane.
Ngiye ari wamureka agakora iyo mirimo kuko abareye.
Usanga akenshi mu miryango umwana w'umukobwa bamufata nk'umwana ugomba gukora cyane cyane imirimo yo mu rugo, ugasanga ntahabwa amahirwe angana n'aya musaza we, ahubwo ugasanga umusaza we niba bamuhaye umwanya wo kujya kwiga avuyeyo agiye gukina, mu gihe wa mukobwa we niba avuye no ku ishuri wagize amahirwe yo kujya ku ishuri avuye ku ishuri agiye kujya muri ya mirimo yo mu rugo.
Mu gihugu cyacu abagore bakunda guhura n'ingorane zo kuba babafata nk'abantu badashoboye, ku buryo mu nzego zitandukanye habanje kubaho ikintu cyo kuvuga ngo uriya ni umugore ejo araba yabyaye ntimumuhereze inshingano.
If the security is not enough, they won't go. If their health and the sanitation is not taken care of, and this is the issue, by the way, sometimes you see that about sanitation for girls, it is not there in some schools. So the girl will want to go to school because they feel insecure.
We can see early pregnancies. Girls are getting pregnant at the early age because of the ignorance. When their friends, their partners ask for sex, they don't know how to say even no. They don't have They don't know how to take decision and they get pregnant.
Ingorane bahura nazo nko mu ishuri harimo nko kubura ubushobozi, hakazamo kuba bitinya, bagatinya gusubiza cyangwa se kubaza kubera ko baba batekereza ko bari buhabwe igisubizo kiri bubasubize hasi.
Ingorane twahuraga nazo muri icyo gihe twiga, wasangaga n'abarimu bumva ko abana b'abakobwa tudashoboye. Ashobora gushyira ikibazo ku kibaho ugasanga wenda ari kubaza n'abahungu gusa, akumva ko wenda aramutse ambajije akumva ko nta kintu nshoboye.
Isomo mbona abakobwa batsinda cyane ni science. Iryo mbona badashobora mbese ribadwanya ni social. Social niyo uri kwiga umva biguteye n'ubute kubera ko bari ibigambo birebire, ariko se tubona n'utugambo tubiri ukaba wafashe n'ibindi.
I have to increase their confidences, telling them first of all that they are able, telling them how they have to take decision in hard and tough situation, empowering them. So I have to empower them.
Building a girl's confidence and empowering her to make decisions enables her to lead the charge of gender equity for generations to come. At Wellspring, we believe that a vibrant future for all of us depends on raising the next generation of girls and boys with the skills they need to succeed in today's changing world. Nothing should hold them back. That's why we've launched a program that trains teachers and leaders to recognize gender bias in their classrooms and create more supportive learning environments that meet the needs of every single child, including girls.
I want that the participants will be able to understand how gender bias and inequity impacts the learning environment of children, especially girls. I want them to develop or to acquire skills to use effective tools, teaching strategies, techniques to promote gender equity and inclusion in their classroom and skills.
With this gender responsive and formative assessment, it's bringing all people together. It's like justice. It's removing barriers for all people to come together and work as one team. If we raise this generation without those segregation, without those division, we will have a future which is bright.
Hari ibintu byinshi cyane nungukiyemo. Gender box ngira ngo hari imirimo twabonye ku munsi w'ejo yo wasangaga bitewe n'uvuga ngo n'imyumvire hari y'abahungu bagombaga gukora ndetse n'abakobwa bagombaga gukora, noneho kumva umwana w'umuhungu ntiyakubura, umwana w'umukobwa nawe ukumva ntiyajya kuragira inka cyangwa se umwana w'umuhungu wabe yacunda amata. Ariko ikigaragara twaje kureba dusanga hari byahinduka, izindi factors zigendanye n'umuco hari byashobora guhinduka.
Nuko twamaze gusobanukirwa neza aho twavana umukobwa tukamushyitsa ku rugero rumwe n'abahungu. Gender yumvikanye nabi, ariko nituyihera twebwe tukaba umusemburo twe barimu tuba dufite rubanda nyamwinshi mu ishuri. Nitwitangira neza abana bacu generation ziri hasi zizazamuka neza ku buryo ubutaha tuza dufite abana beza rwose bumva gender ku buryo bwiza bakubaka igihugu cyacu neza.
Kuko nituvuga ejo hazaza h'umwana w'umukobwa ni ejo hazaza h'igihugu, ni ejo hazaza ha musaza we.
Every single girl and boy deserves access to an education that equips them to fulfill their God-given potential and succeed in tomorrow's world today. By investing in inclusive quality education for every child, you help create security, peace, and a path out of poverty for them, their community, and their country.
And I hope all girls can improve their life. Girls have to improve their life. Why? Because when the girl is improving the life, at her turn, she also improved the life of the house. She also improved the life of her family, society, and then the country. So When she's educated, when she's empowered, she do so for her children to generation, from the generation to the generation, and it go in cycle. You see now, empowering girls or ladies is empowering the nation, empowering the country, empowering the world.
Join Wellspring and give every child the life-changing gift of inclusive quality education.